All right, new at 6 now. The circus is coming back. Almost a year to the date after this accident injured 8 acrobats in Providence, the Ringling Bros Circus is returning to Rhode Island with some changes in place.
Back in November, OSHA fined the circus $7,000 for the hair-hanging stunt that went wrong. And just last week, Ringling Brothers agreed to some new safety protocols. That includes having engineers inspect all of the aerial acts. They also have to come up with a checklist for inspecting the equipment and address other safety issues for employees.
Well, the chandelier is gone, but they're coming back with a spherical ball that hangs from the ceiling with women riding it. NBC 10's Allison Bologna sat down with a circus spokesman today.
She asked him about the new changes and about the news that elephants will be phased out of the circus. Allison?
Fresh off a plane from Washington, representatives from Feld Entertainment are making the rounds before the circus opens to tell us that the acts are safe. They've paid a fine since their hair-hanging stunt, yes, crashed last year, and they've updated many of their safety procedures.
We're told ticket sales are good 1 year after this terrible accident at the circus in Providence. 5 performances were canceled, a $7,000 fine imposed, and new procedures required.
One thing it did do was open our eyes to an even greater focus on safety.
That focus has included preparing written checklists for hardware inspections, annual safety days with employees, and more.
But as a part of our settlement with the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, we've agreed to have a licensed professional engineer review all of our processes, equipment, how we set up in each city.
We asked the company where they are with what they've been required to do.
We've met every single abatement issue. That's what they're called in OSHA parlance, abatements, safety improvements. We've done every single one that the agency recommended.
Last year, the carabiner clip snapped on this stunt. The performers fell 15 feet to the ground. We're told one performer has returned to the circus. We asked about the act, too. We're told the carabiners have been replaced on all units, and the act itself has been taken out of the show.
This act is not in this circus or any other circus unit. We don't have any hair-hanging style acts. That doesn't mean we won't in the future, but right now we don't have any of those types of aerialists.
The performers are still being covered by the company's insurance. Several are still receiving medical care and have retained counsel out of Chicago.
We continue to hope that all of them really do have a complete recovery.
No one from the dunk was available to go on camera when we asked for a statement today, but they did provide a written one. The elephants, by the way, we asked about those 2 from Feld Entertainment. We're told they'll be completely phased out by 2018. In the meantime, if you want, you can catch a circus at the dunk beginning tomorrow. Allison Bologna, NBC 10 News.